And as we go into the final match of the tournament, hopefully final, the Pog Champs will get the first option to ban someone. The first ban of the night will be an attacker ban by the Pog Champs, and it will be Capital. Now this is very interesting, as just about every match, Capital has been chosen as an attacker, as he is a very good operator to have on attack. Granted, the last match or two, he hasn't been used to his full ability. He is still a very strong attacker in secure area. Poggers choose Ying to ban for their attacker, and that will be the last attacker banned. And once again, Maestro will be banned by Poggers. The Pog Champs will go in to see who they will ban on defense. This will be the last ban of the tournament, and it will be Mira. It's a very smart ban for Clubhouse, as Mira could be used really any map, but especially here at Clubhouse to devastating effect. And it's looking like the Pog Champs will choose Arsenal Room as their place to defend, starting off. They will go with Rook and Legion. Rook and Legion will be the defending operators, and Thermite and Thatcher will be the attacking operators. As they go into the 6th pick round, it looks like nobody has chosen their operators.
Attackers, locate the biohazard container.
As the round starts, Clayford, who is Rook, doesn't really know what he's doing, but he decides to reinforce that back corner, whereas Legion, Freestyled, will reinforce the kitchen hatch and then head back downstairs.
Attacker drone has a visual on the container.
For his armor, which
10 seconds left.
should be dropping at some point. Now it looks like there is a merry chase
5 seconds
being
remaining.
Taken against
Attackers
Dubman
have
himself
located
is
the
drawn
biohazard container.
back
Move
into
to its
containment.
location.
And it looks like the containment has not been reinforced. Now that might seem like a bad idea, however, that is a very tight tunnel to try to attack, so it would be difficult to get it. It looks like both Micah and Colby will go for the container push anyways, even though it is a very tight chokehold. As they drone through the tunnel, Steven, as Legion, is watching at ways,
Loading new mag.
with Clayford sitting in church. We can see that Micah is droning out kitchen and sees that the hatch is reinforced. However, that will not be a problem for Dubman himself as Thermite.
Drone spinning up.
Micah, as Thatcher, is droning out the container. However, he will decide that it is not wise to push that ways and will instead try to get some votes in. With Clayford sitting in blue, watching blue, and Steven sitting in the objective site, watching the hatch. It is looking like it will be a difficult push for the attackers. However, they seem to be up to the challenge, with Dubman himself coming in for the push down the stairs He takes a random shot at a piece of trash. With Rook and Clayford still holding blue. No one is over at blue, however, that for the time being will take him out. He does have a rotate hole, however, so if Dubman himself were to push ahead,
Changing mags!
he will be lit up. Dubman himself pushing into the memorial room, he sees that there's a rotate and is watching it closely. This
15
could
seconds
be
left.
to the detriment of Clayford. He could be killed fairly
10
easily.
seconds here.
However, for some odd reason, he looks away
Container reinforcement
at the
interrupted by
last
defenders.
second. Thermite, Colby, he's not able to maintain the concentration required to win in this game called Rainbow Six Siege. And as Micah drops the hatch, Steven takes him out, and the defenders win the round. The score is 1-0, defenders favor. Now that the teams have seen each other's loadouts and operators, it looks like Micah will choose Thatcher over Ash, which could be a good decision, even though it's the same style of attack as last time. They will
Attackers need
have
to find
to
the
attack
biohazard
a
container's
different
location.
site other than basement arsenal. That site being the bedroom on the second floor, master bedroom. It looks as if Clayford will reinforce in construction the exterior wall, and Steven will reinforce the bathroom wall, so as not to have a bad flank against him.
10 seconds remaining.
It's a very odd
5
defense here,
seconds to insertion.
as they leave themselves open
Attackers need to locate
the
the
soft
biohazard
wall
container.
right here into this closet. Looks like Clayford is going to be hanging out in construction along with Steven.
Loading mag!
However, now Steven rushes into the bathroom to try to hide, where he is still in the open.
Swapping mags!
And could be shot if someone busts the window.
Breach charges activated.
It looks as if Thermite is going to thermite the hole right next to Clayford, and Clayford just barely moves to the side in time just before being blown to bits by Colby.
Drone up!
As Colby drones into the hatch, Clayford is in a tight spot. This could prove detrimental to him if somebody were to drop down on him. With the courage of a lion, however, Clayford holds his position in that corner.
Time to make a new door.
Thermite has rushed around to the bathroom side and blows open the bathroom side.
Attackers have found the biohazard container.
Micah downs Echo, however, does not kill him. I do not believe that Micah realizes the Echo was downed. However, the Echo has been picked up by Clayford and is back for round 2. With no one on site,
Lights out.
it would be very easy
The container.
to secure objective. Now there is not much that Clay can do
EMP incoming.
as Clay sits,
Container reinforcement interrupted by
gets
defenders.
pushed,
Attackers stopped securing the
and Clay
container.
actually kills Micah.
Attackers are securing the biohazard container.
Colby has gotten inside to the site and is securing. There's not much for Clay to do as he rushes in
Interrupted by defenders.
and
15 seconds left.
valiantly dies. Score is all tied up at 1-1. Will this match go into overtime? So far there's only been 2 matches that have gone into overtime. The first match and one other match. I'm not sure if it was the last one or the one before last. In the 6th pick phase, it looks as if Dubman himself will go from Thermite to Habana. Defenders with Legion and Bandit.
Attackers locate the biohazard container.
Apologies for the camera work, as I was unable to find the objective site immediately. The hold being constructed
Biohazard
here in
container
Garage
located by attacker
is the
drone.
same as myself and
10 seconds to go.
Freestyle's hold of Garage in our very first match.
Place device.
5 seconds left before insertion.
While it worked out for us both times,
Attackers have located the
question is,
biohazard
will it
container.
work out
Move to
a
its
second?
location.
Device placed. Reloading. Barbed wire set.
With Micah coming in towards the blue stairs, and Dubman himself coming from construction.
Set barbed wire.
A very interesting choice by Clayford as he runs towards Cash Room and tries to play the sneaky sneak. Both Dubman and Micah are very confused now as to what they're going to be doing. However, it appears that they have discovered our friend Clayford in Cash. Clayford rushes down the stairs and into the bar area, trying to have a sick flank. We can see now that blowing up the top exterior soft wall as Dubman clears out Cash. With Steven on the top floor, it's going to make a very difficult take of this site.
Traces thermotouch.
With Habana
Knock,
blowing
knock.
a hard wall
Deploying a charge.
outside of the balcony, Steven is in for as we can see, Clay is trying to sneak in. We will wonder who will get the kill here. It looks like Colby has run away, which has been helpful for him as he gets out of sight of Clayford. Now that Colby has done a little sneaky sneak, he's able to
Biohazard
come
container
back
reinforcement interrupted by
and
defenders.
shoot Dubman himself.
50 seconds left.
Just like that.
Attackers are securing the biocontainer.
Legion Stephen runs straight and up to the loving yet cold, lead-clad arms of Colby Farrell. Dubman and McFerrill starting their first defending round of the match. They will go with Jaeger and Castle. However, it looks like Michael will 6th pick to Mute from Castle, and Clay 6th picked from Maverick to Sledge.
Attackers need to find the
Other
biohazard container's location.
Attacking operators is Habana, which is played by Steven, and Jaeger, which is played by Colby. They have decided to have a different take, different hold
Attacker
on
drone
Garage,
has a
but they
visual
will
on the
hold
container.
Garage. Now this is different than anything we've seen before here tonight. The question is, will it work out for them?
Ten seconds to insertion.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire.
5 seconds left before insertion. Biohazard container located by attackers. Move to its location.
ADS up and running.
With Sledge going right up to that west wall of sight, one wonders whether or not he will be brave enough to break it open immediately.
Rolling gamma.
Clay himself wonders if he does in fact have the strength and bravery to hold that sight. Unfortunately, he decides he is not brave enough to try to bust open that wall and just charge in. Could be a good thing for him, as Colby is sitting right above that. If he would have busted in and rushed in, he could have been destroyed. Now we can see that Sledge is breaking into the CCTV room. However, Micah is right inside the door, holding a very tight angle.
Drone is ready.
Sledge decides to drone, and when he drones, he sees Micah as Mute. He tries to run in, get a lucky kill. Unfortunately, Micah has decided to stay hidden for the time being. And with an amazing frag, Sledge is able to take out Micah as Mute, which leaves Colby as Jaeger as the last defending operator. Now, luckily for Colby, he's in a very good position to
Biohazard
be able
container
to
reinforcement
have
interrupted by defenders.
being pushed by Steven and Savannah, and Steven takes him out. As the teams talk amongst themselves, trying to find out what operators they will choose, Clayford and Steven will go as the attackers, as Sledge and Habana, with Colby and Micah going Jaeger and Vigil. The question is, will they 6th pick to someone else? It's very dangerous to be roaming on this game mode, as there are only 2 operators for every team, and it is a secure area. So if one operator is roaming, it makes it very difficult for a retake if the anchor operator passes away. And yes, my hunch was correct. It looks like Micah will
Attackers
decide
locate the
sixth pick
biohazard container.
to mute away from Vigil. Now, as we try to see here the site, it looks like both Colby and Micah have decided to hold garage again. However, they are going
Attacker
to
drone has a
attempt,
visual on the container.
once again, a very strange hold. Clayford has found the objective and is attempting to hide his drone
10 seconds to
for
insertion.
future use. He realizes it is futile
5
and
seconds
tries to
insertion.
escape through the door, but unfortunately, it is shot down.
Attackers have located the biohazard container. Move to its location.
Ready. Jammer activated.
This is a very difficult thing for Colby to do. Not quite sure what he's doing. He just placed this deployable shield down in the nick of time. However, his decision-making skills
Container
We're not
reinforcement
working.
interrupted by defenders.
and he was shot.
Tracking it out.
Now it's looking like Micah is in a world of trouble now, as he's being pushed by both Freestyled and Sledge, who is Clayford, Freestyled being the bottom. He is trying with every ounce of his being, and he is able to take out Habana.
Attackers stopped securing the container. Biohazard container reinforcement
So it
interrupted
looks
by
like it's
defenders.
going to be a very difficult thing to do now, as the advantage is now on Micah.
Attackers securing the container.
Micah turns around, tries to get back to look through the hole he has in the floor. However, Clayford sees him at the last possible second and counterattacks for the round win. Match point in favor of blue team. The attackers will be Sledge and Ash, defenders Valkyrie and Jaeger.
Attackers locate the biohazard container.
It looks as if they are defending Armory. This is going to be a tough defend for them. They must win in order for them to win this game. If they do not win the match, they will be out of luck and out of the tournament.
Going up.
Micah,
10
as
seconds
Jaeger
left
decides
before
to throw
insertion.
some barbed wire down. As Colby's Valkyrie starts
5 seconds
reinforcing the
remaining.
hatch, and he throws a cam in kitchen. This is
Attackers
not a
need
bad
to locate
idea.
the
However,
biohazard container.
the question is, will it be seen? Now, from this top-down angle that we have here, it does look like it would be fairly easily seen. However,
Activating camera.
maybe it will work out. You can see Clay as Clay starts to rappel up towards the weight room. He actually decides to go to the ceiling, as he has spawned on the opposite side of the map that he needs to be on and needs to run all the way around. Steven's still droning. He finally decides to get off his drone. Nope, never mind. He is back on his drone, and now he is off again as he comes towards the site. Now, what are the defenders doing? That's the question. Well, Colby is sitting in blue as Valkyrie. He is on his cams now trying to pinpoint where these attackers are. He can't quite do it yet, but he does see that they are drawing out bar. Micah is running into blue, trying to possibly get a flank. Could possibly work on him, but it looks like Steven has decided to go for the bar hatch. So since he hasn't pushed back, Micah will have to go all the way forwards to get the win. Now, this could very well happen, as Steven does not know where Micah is, and Micah is able to get the kill on Habana. It's going to be very difficult for Clayford now, as he is all by himself in the kitchen with no backup. Micah has decided to rush in, trying to get the flank through the outside. Is unsure whether or not Clayford even realizes that Micah is coming in the backside. If Micah is able to pull this off, it will be very helpful. Unfortunately for Micah, his gunshots do not do anything but alerts Clayford to Micah's presence. This does not stop Micah from sitting at the top of blue stairs and trying to get a kill from an unsuspecting Clay. However, Clay is not going towards blue stairs at the time, as he is going down the main staircase by bar. As Clay sneaks around the corner, he hopes to be able to make it without being seen. However, Dubman himself is on cams right there at the bottom of the stairs. So unless
15 seconds left.
he gets off the cam, nope, he will see him. He sees him pushing in.
10 seconds
he
left.
is able to warn his teammate, who comes in and kills Clayford. Micah running at full speed, just taking the kill from Colby. However, that is going to take this round into overtime. Like I said before, this is only the third match in the entire tournament to go into overtime. Let's see who comes out on top. Now with the original operator picks for attackers, Clay and Steven. Clayford has chosen Sledge, with Steven chosen Zofia. Colby and Micah choosing Valkyrie and Vigil originally. However, Micah will change from Vigil to Alibi in the 6th pick phase. Likewise, Freestyle will also change in the 6th pick phase from Zofia to Habana.
Attackers need to locate the biohazard
Now, with this being
container.
the first overtime match, one of the teams must win by 2 rounds. So either Micah and Clay will have to win this defense or an attack, or the attacking operators Clay and Steven will have to win this attack.
Biohazard container located by attacker drone.
Defense.
10 seconds remaining.
Now, whoever will win this
5 seconds to
game is very dependent on who wins this match.
Attackers have located the biohazard
If the defenders are
container.
able to
Move
win,
its location.
they will have the better morale boost, as they will be coming off of a win, round win, going into their harder attacking round. However, if the attackers win, they get an easier time of it as they try to defend for their second overtime round. We can see the attackers Sledge and Habana going all the way back to the container side over around construction. Now the question is,
Bridge set.
yes, it looks like they will be breaking that hatch and going that ways.
Going
Now
live.
the question is, will anybody contest that site? It looks like Micah is
Setting up
running
a little
back
show.
and throwing an alibi down. Will it be caught by Steven? Will Steven fall for it? He's very intently looking, so he very well might
Drone
be
activated.
caught by it. However, he is drawing ahead, so quite possibly he will not be caught by it. He shoots the alibi, getting rid of it, drones ahead. Micah sees the drone and is able to back out before he is figured out by Steven. However, him destroying the drone could very well mean that his position has been given away. Now with Clay trying to flush out Valkyrie to the left of Blue Stairs, Clay pushes ahead, trying to see if he can get the early peeker's advantage. However, if he doesn't do it quickly, he will not. Unfortunately, Colby fails and is unable to get a kill. It's a 1-to-1 now, and the favor of the defenders have won this round. So this next one is going to be an uphill battle for the PogChamps, as they are down 1 round in overtime. So if Clayford and Freestyled are able to win this match, they will go on to one more overtime round to decide the winner. Now, if Dubman and Micah are able to pull away with the wind and seal it, that will be the end of the tournament, and we will be able to tally up the points and see who is the king of Siege.
Attackers need to find the biohazard container's location.
Both Clayford and Freestyled have decided to defend Arsenal Basement again, as it is a favored defense hold. Might not be the one that I would choose, however, it is the one that they have chosen, and many people seem to think is the best hold.
5 seconds
Legion
left.
Freestyled is able to secure the kitchen hatch
Attackers need to
and
locate the
goes back down to
biohazard container.
site. Now it's looking like they're very confused as to what they're doing. Yet Clayford is finally able to tell Steven what Clayford wants him to do, which is destroy something. Now it looks like Colby as Thermite has spawned on the wrong side again, as Micah starts to drone into kitchen. Colby runs down towards the construction site to see if he can get in that ways. He decides it's wiser just to go into the meat locker into kitchen, as he is Thermite after all and can destroy that reinforced hatch. A reinforced hatch that Clayford is right under, by the way. Now as they place the reinforced hatch charge, Thermite charge, it looks like Clay is able to kill Thermite. that was an excellent kill by Clay, as he is able to shoot up and destroy the only hard breacher that both Micah and Colby had. Clayford is exhibiting maximum sweat, as is macferrill as he plays the vertical plays, trying to see if he can get an unsuspecting defender. Meanwhile, Stephen sits in church, praying that he will not fail his teammate. As Micah drones blue stairs, he sees there is a rotate hole and decides to try to hide his drone. The question is, will Legion be able to hold off the blue stairs advance?
Setting needle candy.
Mike is able to see that the Legion goo mine was thrown. Thus giving away Legion's position. The Legion is still staying in church as he prays that he will not fail. Right when he peeks, and Micah gets the kill. Even though he is double
10
poisoned.
seconds left.
And then he fails with his
Defenders interrupted biocontainer reinforcement.
and
5
almost
seconds
dies.
left.
And Clayford is able to come away with the round win with a crispy headshot. Fortunately, Michael was not able to get the win. As we go into the final round of the evening, it looks like the defending team will be coming out with a capcan and an alibi, Colby and Micah, as the attackers go out with Sledge and Habana, Clayford and Freestyle. However, as we go into the 6th pick phase, we'll be able to see whether or not the players in this tournament decide to keep or change their operators. And it looks like Micah, surprisingly, changes from alibi to vigil. Now, like I said before, it is very difficult to roam on this game mode, as when you roam on this game mode, it leaves the site open. However, it looks like that's exactly what Micah is going to do as he rushes towards the bathroom. However, he decides maybe this isn't the best option for me at the moment, and he runs back into OBJ. As he realizes that he was not able
drone has located the biohazard container.
to put down his reinforcements before he left. However, after placing his
10 seconds
reinforcements,
to
the
go.
question is whether or not he will roam again. Now, even if he
5
decides
seconds left
not to
before
roam,
insertion.
Vigil's gun is very good. So,
Attackers have located the biohazard container.
it could
Move to
possibly
its
be a good
location.
idea just to use it on site instead of roaming. However, as Michael runs around busting windows,
Device primed. Keep an eye on door.
it seems that he might roam. And he is roaming on the side that Sledge and Habana are coming from. Now the question is, will he be able to catch them unawares? Now he has moved back down towards the first floor lobby and into the bar, as he shoots different things. For whatever reason he has. And he goes into the strip club. The places this game will take you, from church to strip clubs. Let's see what Clay and Steven are doing now. Looks like they're pushing into cash room and construction as they try to get onto site. For some reason, Micah decides to run outside and give his position away. However, I am sure that he had a reason for it, and it is for the best. Now Colby is Capcan on the objective, trying to get some intel in the bathroom as to where people are. He realizes that they are over close to catch room and is holding that angle. Now Micah's roaming might pay off as the attackers have taken such a long time to push. However, it looks like Clay might be watching backside as he hopes to catch Micah unawares. It is in this way
Reload.
that the hunter becomes the hunted. Colby is holding a tight angle on that door. As Clay gets onto his drone, Clay has no idea where Colby is. That just became obvious as Micah comes back from the backside to get into the weight room. He needs those gains, boys. He needs those gains.
Swapping!
Doesn't need that radio, however. Now Clayford is in kind of a pickle as he doesn't know where Micah is.
15
Now, Micah
seconds
is in the
remaining.
weight room, so Clay is safe as long as he doesn't walk through the door.
10
Unfortunately
seconds
for
left.
Clay, he really needs to walk through that door. And he fails with
5
his
seconds
grenade
remaining.
and almost kills himself. Then he runs in,
Defenders
gets the
interrupted
kill in the
bio container.
bathroom. However, it looks like Colby will get the kill, and Colby will win the round for them and the final match of the tournament. It was indeed a hard-fought victory.